So before I started testosterone, I wondered a lot about beard growth, how long it would take to grow a beard, what it would look like, all of those factors. So today I'm going to show you guys some photos that I've been taking throughout my journey and where it kind of started from and where it is now. Now, as of today, I'm about 9 months on testosterone, so I still have a really long way to go, and I by no means can grow the perfect beard or anywhere near close to what my end goal is going to be, but it is something. So this is a photo of me pre-T, which there's pretty much nothing there, but you can see just a couple little hairs. I did shave before I ever started testosterone, kind of just as practice, and also just because I would grow a couple hairs here and there. Now my sideburns were always pretty thick, so that was something I had to keep in mind. Now this next photo is about a month on T. You can see that, there's still not a lot going on, just very little. This next one is about 2 weeks after that. Still not a whole lot going on. Next one is about, I think, like 3 months in, and you can start to see little hairs growing on my chin, but not a whole lot still. The next one's about a week later. I think I kind of trimmed it down just a bit to see if maybe it would look a little bit thicker if I did, and that's the result. The next one's about a week after that, and the hairs are getting length, but they're not thick enough to do anything yet. Then here you can see that, still don't have a whole lot, but just trying to grow it. We've got this next photo, which is where I finally could start to see at least something, and this was about 4 months in. Another one about a week after that. You can see that my mustache is finally starting to really take off here. Here you can see I'm about 5 months on T. I'm starting to grow a little bit more of a beard. You can still see some hairs trying to come in. They're getting thicker at this point. Here's me at 6 months. My mustache is starting to become visible to the naked eye, and the little hairs on my chin are really starting to take off. Here's a few days after that photo. Here's me at 6 months again. Different lighting, a little bit past the previous photo, and you can see where it's starting to thicken up even more so. This is about a week after that. You can see one of my problem areas is where the chin connects to the sideburns. There's a small area that's still not filling in there. Here's me at 8 months. Now, I'd combed my beard hair and I let it grow out a lot. I was also shaping it up at this point. All those things I feel like really were helping out. I was also taking some vitamins that I can link below. I was taking Beard Grow XL, Biotin. I was also using beard oil on my face when I would brush it down, and it really helped give the illusion of an even thicker beard. Then you can see a week after that, this is what it was looking like uncombed, which honestly looks a lot more sparse. Like, even though this is further into the timeline, if I didn't brush it, it didn't look anywhere near as filled in because there were some areas that were growing more hair than others, and this was really helping. This is me at the end of 8 months. You can see that the problem area is finally starting to fill in, and then here we are right at the onset of 9 months. You can see that the chin hair is getting really thick. It's actually starting to have that beard look, and my sideburns are just completely filled in. The cheeks are still trying to fill in, and they're getting thicker and more hairs are growing every day. And honestly, for being under a year on testosterone, I feel like it's made a whole lot of progress. And so if you want to know how long it's going to take for you to grow a beard on testosterone, it took me about 6 months to get anything decent. And from 6 months on, I feel like it really started to take off. You can see the difference, it's there, from, pre-T to a couple months on T to 6 months to where I'm at now. It's changed a lot. So I'll probably do another one of these videos whenever I get even more hair growth than I had in the final photo. So just comment below if you have any questions, and I'll get back at you.